3, 2, 1, go.
686 gets one in, 449 gets one in, 9072 makes a shot, comes to grab another. Oh, and they just miss it. They grabbed a shot anyway. They had a note already loaded. 888 puts it up, up, up. And 686 fires from the north 40 and gets one in. 31-22. A fine set of scores for Autonomous. Tigerbots kick in the throttle and start grabbing the stuff out of the middle. They get the last one. Bovine Intervention intervenes on their trip back to the speaker. But everybody's in. 449 decides we're going to be the AMP team. Wow, a great big pile up inside the podium for Red Alliance. Everybody's trying to take the same space. 39-25. This one's a match. 888. Robadiators taking a thumping, delivering one as well. Tigerbots get back into position, fire quickly, and they're off again. 449 having trouble ingesting, gets it, comes to a middle, throws a hit on Bovine Intervention. That's the kind of thing that spreads parts around. But up go the notes. 449 and 888 pushing and shoving each other. 8622 takes a good effort. That Cybird's trying to get that shot, and it does not quite go. At the moment, neither side is amplifying. That usually means extra points. Red decided to change their mind, and they are now amplifying. Each team needs to score only 15 in order to make their melody. They have both pressed the Qualification button on their amplifier. Amplification makes those speaker points much more valuable. 686 comes zooming out of their station. 30 seconds left. Blue has opened up a lead, 67-33 for Blue. 449 dumps in the amplifier again. 21 out of 15. Blue Alliance already has their melody. Red is short with 20 seconds remaining and a note rolling around on the field. 888 Robadiators looks to climb. They've got one hook sort of in place. The other one's struggling a little bit. Bovine launches one into the stratosphere. They're looking to get one more with 2 seconds remaining. This is going to be a heck of a run, and it doesn't make it.
Two, one, go.
Everybody looking to shoot. Blue gets shots up. Red has one bounce back, and 58-30 sends theirs into the cheap seats. 686 looking to pick up a few more. That is Bovine Intervention. Meanwhile, the Bolts and Bovine Intervention are out ready to grab their next two. Red stays put. That's 24 for Blue and 5 for Red in the autonomous period. Blue getting down to work, as is Red. They've got two teams looking to fire right now. That is McDonough and Life Engineering. 25-34 is trying to, they got one sitting right there. They're just having a little bit of trouble getting a handle on it. They get their shot up and off it goes. And the field is empty of free notes. It is time to get them from the stations. Down comes another because 63-26, the Bolts are looking to grab on. Bounce off the wall, picking up that note at the same time. Went in funny, but is straight now. Very nicely done. That's a nice intake. I like the way that works. 25-34 takes a shot, does not quite get the distance. Bolts taking a little bit of trouble, season up. That takes time, and time is the one thing nobody has enough of on this field. 25-34 lands that one. That's Lumberjack Robotics. They're dropping another one in. McDonough looking to reload. Bovine Intervention looking to reload. A little bit of trouble, all of the blue in one spot, trying to get themselves a note. Bovine Intervention goes for the amp. Big swing on Red. I saw a referee throwing his arm. 4505 is carrying a note underneath them. That is only okay if that's the only note you have. Bolts reload, come through the middle. Nice driving as they go through both stations on the way. They look to amp up. Blue has 17, they have 18. They've got themselves a melody. 25-34, Lumberjack Robotics starts closing the deal. They're putting up one heck of a song. McDonough Robotics gives them 9 out of their 18, with Endgame just around the corner. Tiger Pride queuing up to grab onto the chain. Struggling a little, they got one hook on, and off it comes. 58-30 looking to climb. This would be a harmony if the two blue could get on. There's a hook. 63-26 coming around, trying to hang on the next chain. Wow, what a finish. And there's one shot that goes up for red late.
Three, 2, 1, crescendo.
45-41 has to lean on back to get that thing in scoring position, but there they go. They fire 2. They may fire 3. Oh, they don't quite grab onto that one. 68-63 takes their shot. And my goodness, Bovine Intervention is just shooting the whole world. 49 very impressive points for Blue Alliance. Bovine Intervention is nothing to sneeze at. Tiger Bots are the fastest thing on 4 wheels, and they come zooming through the middle of everything to pick up their next note down in the loading station. Field very empty at the moment, not any notes to be had. You go to your station or you don't get nothing. 90-72 Tiger Bots driver gets shelled, ducks it, keeps on driving. Nothing slowing them down. Oh, and they decide to return the favor. Maybe we're going to have a driver match just shooting at each other. Cavaliers line up to hit that amp. Blue already with 53 points. Ooh, 7-8-8-6 discovers that those stanchions do not move. A minute and a half remaining. Still a lot of time here. 44-64 still running. Bovine Intervention still moving there, waiting for that note to show up. Grab it. They go the long way around, but they are fast. They line up for the amp with a minute and 11 left. They now can use that amp when the time comes. They come in for another. There's a shot into the blue stage. We have 17 out of the 15. Both teams have decided to cooperate, so your goal is only 15. 90-72 just lobs it down there into the field. An awful lot of notes coming out down here on the blue side as Bovine Intervention and Tiger Bots get lined up. Bots put another in. They are amplified. Those notes are going to start counting 5 if they go in. 73 points on blue with 35 seconds remaining, and here come the Bots again. 68-63. They're posting up in the middle. They're trying to slow down Cavaliers, forcing them to go the hard way around. Tiger Bots go straight at 44-64. Team Illusion look to grab their note. They know that if they've got a wheel in that blue section, Team Illusion needs to leave them be. 9 points remain, and everybody's looking to do their thing. Blue's trying to set up a climb. Red's putting 3 in. Decide not to climb. Everybody wakes up and fires on the red side. 87-26 already has a shot and takes a second shot. Doesn't quite land it. They're going out to grab another piece, but it is gone. 29-14 stays in the middle, has not shot yet. And that is the end of Autonomous. 39 points by Red on Autonomous. Oh my goodness, that will be a hard lead to overcome. 4-4-9. .449 fires, 87-26. Looking to tee up at 6-8-6. That's Bovine Intervention. Cruising on by them. 449 takes their shot. 17-19. That's Rex lining up. Getting ready. Excuse me. That is Umbrella Corps. Wow. They got a shot. They just weren't right on the mark, and over it went. 28-49 lining up, getting everything on down. 29-14 gets their shot in, and off they go. 28-49, there's a red flag going up. See a lot of spin. 17-19 is running right now with their element out from the outside of their bumper. That's a little risky. Up she comes, and she's going to take her shot. 29-14. Tiger Pride eases their way through the middle. Plenty of traffic right now. Everybody working in the middle. Red trying to get their shots in. Red already has 20 out of 18. They had a huge number of rings in before the drivers even stepped up, and they just put 2 more. With the amplification on, each of those was worth 5 points. They have 83 points, and there are still 45 seconds remaining in this match. Oh, big hit, 87-26 and 6-8-6 just went head to head. Both of them are scoring bots, not the teams you usually see mixing it up. Bovine Intervention takes a shot, does not land it, goes to get that back. 449 says, nope, I got it. I'll get that one. Blair Robot drops it in. Intervention makes the run, gets across the middle, hits somebody again, and I see a flag wave. We are in end game. Another shot, 24 notes for red, 11 for blue. The notes go up, nobody sticks it. I see hooks going up for 449. Blair Robot, time runs out. 2 red, 1. That throws up, doesn't go in. 2 go in for red. Blue shells, gets 1 in, 2 left lying around, but 6-8-6 is not done. That's Bovine Intervention. Rex comes up, they take their shot. Oh, a whole lot misses. That is only 36 points for blue on autonomous. Red gets 19. I'm telling you, there's some real good teams on this field. Nighthawks takes it on the chin, self-inflicted. Fires one into the cheap seats. Knight Rider trying to get into position, 45-41. The Cavaliers dropping into the amp. If they start scoring 5 points per speaker shot, holy guacamole, things are going to move. Blue deciding to amplify. They only need 15 each side. We got co-opetition going. Knight Rider gets their shot in, 54-23 right now. Blue has the lead, but red is no slouch. This will continue. Bovine Intervention looks, they're waiting. They're trying to get in, trying to get some, get a new note. Rex, meanwhile, running through the middle. Driving backwards, driving forward, 6-14. That's Nighthawks come down. They got theirs. They're looking to get their shot in. Up they go. 45-41, Cavalier looking to hoover one up in the middle of the field. They don't wait for their station. They find a loose one. 6-8-6, just lobbing things in. Bovine Intervention. We've got 14 notes on blue. We've got 9 on red. There's a wheel going through the middle of the field. I can't help but think that somebody wanted to bring that with them. Bovine Intervention shoots again. That shooter just goes. 51-15, Knight Rider, they get squared up as well. 18 notes for blue, 9 notes for red. Red is amplifying. This will count 5 if they get that in. Notes going all over the place. Rex through the middle. Gets tagged real gentle by 25-34. Lumberjack on their way by. They want to pick that up. 82 points on blue, 38 on red, 21 notes. There is still 30 seconds left. Bovine Intervention, I think, hoping that maybe they get a look. Oh, throws a hit on Knight Rider. 25-34 gets in first. They get their shot off. They get out of the way. 45-41 gets in. They get their shot off. Knight Rider has to wait. Their third shot in. This could be a good one. Bovine Intervention grabs one more. There are 5 seconds left. Bovine wants to get that shot in. They've got 2 robots way up high. Red has 3. Well, everybody, there we go. Now we're fired up. All right, we are now into the driver's section. Body Electric comes zooming around. They are looking to get their shot put up, and wow, they just shoot it up against the wall. Not quite tuned right, but boy, can they put a note in there. 686 Bovine Intervention. They are feeding the amp, and in it goes. 8592 Newton squared, looking to drop that in. A couple of issues for those guys getting it. They're getting it tuned in, but they're working at it a little bit. The Bees grabbing on. They've got 2. They dump 1. They're not allowed to have 2. They get it up there and they just kind of launch it over. Hey, by the way, Bovine, look what I got for you here. Have another. They just keep throwing them over there. 58-41. Patriots kind of park themselves in the corner, right in the middle of everything. But the Bees, that's their teammate. Body Electric sitting in the center looks awfully dark. They appear to be completely without power. I am thinking that may be it for them on this round. Let's see if they come back alive. Life Engineering is in the way of their own teammate. 85-92 trying to get around and get some points up. 8 notes for Red. Let's make that 9. 14 for Blue. Blue is offering a co-opetition. Hasn't been taken up yet. Red amplifies, gets some extra points. 85-92 looks to do that again. Bees put up another. Wow, a lot of bucking and banging as the Bees are working their way around Life Engineering here. Life Engineering hanging up a little bit. 1389 has been pushed out of the way. Some robots that are hurting a little bit on this round, but we still have a 66 and 36 point match. 22 seconds remain, and Blue is 1 shy of making that extra ranking point. Let's see what they can do. Oddly enough, the one note up there, holy guacamole, if only that counted double. 58-30 is up. 85-92 has 3 seconds to do the job. Bees are way up. Two bots fire on the red side, 6-8-6. That's Bovine Intervention. Sweeps the floor, everything goes up into the speaker. 17 points for Blue, very respectable. 27 for Red, largely on the efforts of the Bovine. Red comes out, starts grabbing stuff in the middle. Bovine Intervention just grabs it, sends it. They get some stuff down their way and they start setting up for the amp. Meanwhile, Blue's moving a little slow. Body Electric trying to get their pieces together, going over to do some work with the amp. Having a little bit of trouble getting their stuff going. 37-48. Ragnarok, who has been rocking the house recently, is having a little bit of trouble kind of getting their feet under them. I'm not sure what's going on there, but I'm hoping they're trying to work it out. Patriots comes through. They get a hold of a note. Coming on back. That's some pretty loose goose bumpers they got there. Wearing it like a skirt running along the ground. Bovine puts up another. They are now amplified. Anything they put in is going to be a 5-pointer. They have 9 of their 15 already, half of which they got during autonomous. Ragnarok tries to queue up a shot. 1389, Body Electric is shooting from behind them and over the top. But they have to gobble up another. Now, right now, they have 2 notes. Oh, boy, do they have 2 notes. And the referee is giving them a serious look as they try to figure out how to undo themselves from that problem. Bagbot sitting still up against their speaker. Their light is solid, which means they have lost contact. They are probably rebooting right now. They would like to come back. Bovine Intervention throws a hit, gets their shot in. They're now amplified on that side. That was going to count as amplified. Red has 44, Blue has 19. Body Electric still getting things going. They've got one in their system. I believe they have 2 notes in their system, and they can't get them out. Body Electric trying to eject. I think they'd be happy if there they go. That's what they were looking for. That one they just sort of had to spit out. 14 seconds remain. 25-37 is up. Here come the throws. Their thrower taking his time. Does not manage to land one. Blue is struggling. 3 seconds remain. 686 chooses to get one more in. Highly ranked team on each side. And you can see it as they start shooting stuff up. 449, cleaning up the local part of town, grabbing notes and sending them. Red comes out with a 7-point lead. On autonomous, 686 Bovine intervention, grabs one from the middle, sends it up. They've got two, and they just got a flag for that. It's tough. It's so easy to get one stuck underneath you and not even realize it. Knight Rider sitting there getting their shots in. 5 notes already for red, 5 notes already for blue. Both sides have powered up their amplifier and have the option to hit the button to start scoring 5 points every time they put one up into that speaker. 449 making a horrible noise, sounded like a vacuum cleaner with a cat stuck in it. Bit the note out that they had. Now they're back to sounding normal, but somebody down the far end is screaming. I think that might be 5830. 2537 banging it around, trying to get in there and just kind of get themselves a note, but meanwhile 5830 is giving them a beating. Excuse me, they already have a note. 7886. Trying to move, but at the same time it would appear they're just trying to block. They throw a little hit on 686. That's Bovine intervention. 449 is marking them too. That's Blair Robot. Holy cow, everybody wants a piece of Bovine intervention. Everybody wants a slice of beef off of that robot. 5115, that's Knight Rider. They're taking the next round of hits. They've got their note. And 449 just keeps chasing them. Blair Robot playing defense. Blue is amplified. When they get shots up, they're going to count extra. They have 15 of their 18 notes. Red only has 6. Wow, that hit puts 7886 into next Tuesday. But you know what? She rebooted in a hurry. Her battery is loose in the middle of that box. There's nothing holding that down as she jams her way into her home zone. 9 seconds remain. 49-37. This could go either way. One shot can make a difference. If Bovine can put this in and then still make it in.
Two, one, go!
All right, here we go. Blue leads off with 2. Gets another and another again. Rex has put 2 in. 686 coming over. They're taking their shots. That is Bovine intervention. Took a shot with 1, it missed, but it stays close. So we have 3 in for red, 5 in for blue. Blue Alliance has a 12-point lead coming out of the autonomous part of your program. Rex starts powering up an amplifier, as does Bovine intervention. In they go. They have opportunity, and they have decided to cooperate. Red and blue now need 15, and Bovine intervention makes it 6 on their side. Rex at the speed of light coming through. They have 9 for blue. Both teams looking for that extra ranking point. 7886 struggling to get a hold of that note in the center. Bovine intervention decides to come up and grab onto it. Everybody on the red side of the field right now. 5-3-2-6.
One more, come on.
Playing in the middle. Waiting. Now they get their chance to come back. They have a note just barely hanging on in the back. 11-11 and 17-27 mixing it up. 11-11 kind of red dog in that corner. That's the loading station for blue, and they sit there and give Robadiators a pop on the way, and wow! And they get double teamed. Rex and Robadiators both smack into them. Looks like Rex was trying to push 11-11 into that zone, but could not do it. 888 puts in note number 18 for blue. Red is at 10. Another hit. Oh, Lord. And 686 clearly has some damage from one of their collisions. 7886 just lit back up. Let's see if they get back to moving. A lot of bucking and banging. The end of today is going to be seeing who is still healthy enough to get this job done. Blue has 20 as we go into end game. Bovine intervention is able to move their loader. Blue has 3 robots that are in their zone. Here come the throws. Oh, if 1727 can climb, my goodness. 2 seconds remain. Oh, and look at that. All right, so red gets 3 in the zone.
Three, two, one, go.
All right, everybody more or less pointed at targets right here. 3793 decides to go after the amp instead. Infinite Voltage just steps out of their zone, but that's points. That counts. 2849 Ursa Major steps up, gets a shot in. So at the end of this round, red has a 19-4 lead with 3 notes in. Blue now just has 1. Bovine Intervention loads up their amplifier, starts getting ready to pump that. 4 on red, 3 on blue, make that 4 on blue. Bovine just dropped another in. Titans are going to figure out how to get one into that amp. They're having a little bit of an issue trying to get things just right. They've got a human player trying to guide them in. Good communication. It can be hard to see what you're doing from those driver stations. If you're on the wrong side, if you watch the drivers, you'll see them craning their necks, turning from side to side, trying to see around the obstacles in the middle of the field. Everybody running fast. Bovine Intervention grabs something and heads back. They're ready to fire. They are going after the amp. 7 to a side. Blue has offered co-opetition. Nothing's happened. 888 trying to grab that one up. That's Rabatiators having a little trouble. And 3793 Cyber Titans gives it a little bump by mistake. But there we go. Now they've got their shot. Let's see what they do with it. Infinite Voltage. Wander in the middle. Wow, 3793 just gets triple team. That Cyber Titans essentially getting the attention of all of their opponents. One might argue that's a bad thing, but it means you've got 2 free alliance space to go do other things. Rabatiators fires up another one. They line up and they shoot. And that is in. That will be 9 for red. Infinite Voltage just tying things up in the middle. While Bovine Intervention, their own teammates trying to get by. There we go. They managed to shake loose. 46-38. That was a corner hit. Sometimes those don't go so well. 46-38. Jagbots just got into a reboot cycle. Rabatiators driving another. 20 seconds remain. Neither team is going to make their melody. Let's see what they can do on stage. There's a throw from blue. There's another one. Getting closer. Here comes the third. Not quite. Red getting their throws up. That's 2. One last one. Took a little time to aim. Almost pulled that one off. Oh my goodness. $40.99 rocking that midnight blue bumper. Red steps up. They're shooting from all sorts of distance. That's Bovine Intervention finding their groove and hitting their marks. Falcons got a few in too. We have 2 notes on blue, 6 on red. Red comes out with a good solid lead at the end of autonomous. And all 3 reds are teeing up to get things done. 1 in the amplifier, 2 in the speaker. That's a miss, but 62-13 is right there to pick up the scraps and get the job done. 40.99 drops another one in, almost bounces back out, but they close the deal. 36-19. Blue is amplified, so these are big points right here. That right there was a 5-point shot. 24-37 as blue starts to close the gap a little bit. Team Quantum struggling a bit over there, trying to get a hold of their stuff. While Ragnarok comes up, gets the job done, and goes. Quantum getting fired up again, getting their shot fired up. You can hear them spin. Don't quite land it. Falcons need to reload. Umbrella Corporation pushes through the middle. There's a red bot. That is Bovine Intervention that has gotten knocked down. They are a major player at this competition, and for the moment, they are sitting still. 17-19 just had one thrown into them. They shake it off, get another shot in. That's 10 of 18 for blue, 11 of 18 for red. Red still ahead in points. Right now for a few more rounds. Ranking points count. 37-48 picks up the note. that the Falcons are sending long distance. You'll notice Falcon gets across that red line. You cannot shoot the entire length of the field. It's sort of first version of offsides. You need to have crossed that line before you can send it the distance. They fire in again just as blue amplifies. Nicely timed. Red offering co-opetition. They have 15. Referee waves off that point. Blue has 14. There were chances for ranking points here, but blue did not pick up the co-opetition. Bovine intervention gets another in. Here come the throws on the red side. Ringo is up. 6-8-6 finishes the round.
Our last qualification match before we go into a line selection. Blue shoots 2 into the speaker, 1 bounces out. 614 goes for a multi-note auto. Whoa, that bounces off of the right upright. 686, powerful shot from the right stage. 686 Bovine intervention, their robot Mozart. They have that special talent of being able to shoot from a long distance away instead of being saddled up against their subwoofer. 2377 places a note into their amplifier. Both teams have decided to cooperate. The melody threshold is now down to 15 to get that extra ranking point. 614 loading up the Blue Alliance amplifier. Red has amplified. 2377. Can they get a shot off? There we go. Nice job. That's a 5-point score there. Baltimore Bolts over at their source trying to grab a note. They head back through the red stage, through the blue stage, over to their subwoofer. 1 minute, 23 seconds. Red has the lead, 42-24. Blue is amplified now. Can the Bolts get a shot off? There goes one. Can they get a second one? Not enough. One of them goes in, one goes to the right. 43-29. Red still has the lead. 44-64 for the Red Lions, trying to play some defense against the Blue Alliance here, close to their source. Here come the Bolts. They go over and they try to grab a note. They get it off the ground, head over to their subwoofer. 46 seconds to go. 43-32. Red has the lead. Red Lions is 3 notes away from getting that melody ranking point. Can they get that extra 3 in the next 35 seconds? 2377. They have a note. They go over to their amplifier and they place it in. That melody, it's either amplifier or speaker, it can be both. Red Lions now needs 2 notes to get that ranking point. 686 Bovine intervention for the Red Lions. They're dead in a very bad position there. They are underneath the blue stage. They may get a G424. They can't get themselves out of there. 2, 1. Red Lions shoots 3 in a salvo there. Oh my goodness, 686, they shoot a long bomb there. They come back in, they shoot another one. 686 with those long shots, just incredible. Bang! Red Lions 5 notes in that speaker. Blue got 3. Red takes the lead 31-24. 686 now grabbing notes and flinging them over into the Red Lions station. 8592 is a Cybird from Crofton High School loading up the amp for the Red Lions. Red Lions amp is already ready for amplification. Let's see our timing here. 686 lining up to shoot, and they amplify. 1 was amplified. 686, another one bounces off. 38-27, Red has the lead. 86-22 for the Red Lions. The Cybirds now over at the blue subwoofer trying to play some defense. All 3 blue robots over here by their loading zone. 686 and 85-92 for the Red Lions. 686 shoots and scores. 51-30. Red taking a bigger lead right now. Gotta love the sign. 86-22, they have a big sign that says do not block driveway, and they crossed off, it says do not. It says block the driveway. 85-92 shooting. Red is ready to amplify. 1 minute to go, 55-38. Human player for the Red Alliance on a hair trigger waiting for an Alliance robot to come over and try to launch. 47 seconds to go, 55-38. Red's still in the lead. 614, the Nighthawks. They're placing another note into the blue amplifier. Unfortunately, it drops down. They're going to have to try it again. 30 seconds to go, 62-38. Red still has the lead. 85-92 shooting and scoring for the Red Alliance. That's Newton Squared from Fairfax. Here comes 686 going over to go get a note. One was on the ground. They run into their Alliance partner. 85-92 trying to go back and get some more. 686, they try to load up a note. It drops back down. They have to go back and get it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Get down to business. 90-72. Goes, gets a shot, fires another one. Up comes 836, picking up the stuff the Tigers do not get. Oh, and the Tigers missed that last one in the middle. But the Bees pick them up. All right, at the end of that, 41 apiece. Good Lord, we are tied again. 2 minutes of the fastest, highest scoring robotics you will see. 86-22 gets into their camping site, prepared to stop Red at all costs. Blue speaker is open, and 686 Bovine Intervention makes a run downfield. They get a disc shot down to them by 85-92. 686 makes good use of that. It is up into the speaker. Blue has pulled out a bit of a lead while 86-22 just stays in the way. Look at the hits down here. I'm seeing a flag. 686 and 25-37 mixing it up. And there are robot droppings on the field. More damage. Blue is opening up a lead, and 686 has the run of the blue side of the field. 90-72 comes through the middle at light speed. Gets set up, takes their shot. They hold. 2 blue robots down in red. There is nobody on the blue half of the field. Everything has happened on red side except for 686, who comes down and drops into the amp again. 85-92 follows right behind him. 86-22 is hampered. There's not much they can do while their teams are sitting in other places. Tigerbots fire again. 72-49, Blue has opened up a lead. 836 on the red side is in a reboot. They got hit hard. Tigerbots coming down with 90-72. 686 comes back down again. We have 35 seconds remaining. 74 blue, 51 red, and red's got to do this with just 2 bots. 85-92 comes down to reload again. 76-53, 22 seconds remaining. It is almost time to head for the stage. Showtime is here. 686 queuing up. Red does not appear to be moving. There we go. Tigerbots come ripping through, but they still have to deal with defense. 86-22, I don't think they're going home. 85-92 hangs. 686 is in. Red does the same. We've got 1 in the zone and 1. To the substitute, bang, in goes 3, 449 makes it 4, 449 makes it 5, 449 makes it 6, 17-27 Rex just misses it short, 449 makes it again, 39 points in autonomous, 21, nothing to sneeze at with Blue with 21. Rex and 449 both banging up against that amplifier. They want to get in. 449 has one in the amp. 686 Bovine Intervention on the far side of the field. They dump into there as well. A little bit of bobble, but in she goes. Rex takes their shot. Amplified on the red. Bovine Intervention cleaning up town. Puts one up in. Amplified still. 449 will get 5 smackers out of that one. 85-92 puts it into the amplifier. Blue is now amplified. Off they go. 55-31. Even with their substitute, red is starting to pull away. Rex comes shooting through the middle. Wow, don't know how they didn't get hit. A whole lot of robot right there. 85-92 shoots one into the zone and comes back for more. She's going to deliver. Bovine Information's going to score. 449 trying to get a hold of a slippery note. Finally manages to drop that one in. 686 spins, fires on the speaker. In she goes. 67-34 with a minute 10 remaining. Amplified. If Rex hurries, they get the shot in, but I don't think it's in time. Again, everybody on the red side. 86-22 has come to a stop. I don't know if they're playing possum and planning to jump out, but for the moment, they're not moving. 449 dumps into the amplifier. They are ready to charge, but have not charged. There we go. Now they are amplified. Bigger points. Red is getting 5 points apiece. Blue now amplifies. They've got a note down there, but they don't have anybody with them. I'm seeing a red flag flying. 33 seconds remain. 449 puts another one in. It is 92-56. Red has opened up a substantial lead. 85-92 still scoring. That's Newton squared, but we are down to our end game. Amplified on red, but nobody on red is shooting for the moment. Here comes 449, and oh, jeez, do they hit hard. Here come the throws. 449 gets that in. It is 98-65. That's up in record-setting pace. I see 3 red in. Blue has 1 up.
Match 13, the lower bracket. The winner of this match gets to go on to the finals and take on the #1 seeded alliance. Red shoots 4 into their speaker. 5. Blue a little bit behind. They get 4. Red Alliance takes the lead, 29-26, as the student drivers take control of the route. 836 goes over and grabs a note from their source. 9072, Tigerbot shoots and it bounces out. Bovine Intervention trying to place a note in their amplifier. One of them gets stuck. They bounce into it and they shoot another one in. 85-92, Newton squared shoots in an amplified speaker. 686 coming back. Can they shoot to get another amplified shot off? Not enough time. 686 shooting, get an unamplified shot into their speaker. 86-22 for the Red Alliance. That's the Cybers from Crofton High School. They're taking a defensive position, but they're just being beaten around by the Blue Alliance. 90-72 shoots and scores. 836, the Robo Bee shoots and scores. Oh no, 85-92. Lots of parts just came out of 85-92. The Red Alliance robot, Newton squared, just deposited half of their intake or shooting mechanism onto the ground. Things are changing now. 44-47, Blue Alliance has the lead, just barely. 686 scurrying back. Here come the Tiger Bots. They're heading over. They're going to shoot from that side. They have a great side shot, up and in. 54-49, Blue Alliance slowly creeping away from the Red Alliance. 90-72 trying to play some defense here. 85-92 and 70-92 bumping into each other. 2 robots kind of dancing around in the field. 30 seconds ago, 54-49, Blue still has the lead. 90-72 Tiger Bots, they have a note. They're trying to shoot it. They're trying to get around the side. They shoot it in from the side. 56-50, Blue now has the lead. 25-37, trying to climb for the Blue Alliance. No, they back off. 836, now over by their stage. They have a note. What can they do with it? 85-92, Newton squared. They're up. The Smash Engine 1-0.